You are the master. You are the captain of your ship. Your body has no true beliefs of its own. It just acts as acted upon. So if you're looking to heal, all you need to do is master your subconscious mind. You need to saturate it with a new idea of health, and then you'll see it expressed. Today I'm going to explain exactly how to do that, so you can start to see your body respond in kind to the wonderful, beautiful healing that is yours. But here's the truth. So many of us are not able to master our emotions, focus on something for long enough to be able to change the subconscious mind. But today I'm going to reveal how to do it. And this is the beautiful thing. All of you out there know this to be true. You know someone who's allergic to strawberries, or you know someone who's got a dairy intolerance. If it was a law on all people, none of us would be able to eat strawberries or dairy. What we do inside of ourselves is we make a contract with our body subconsciously that says these things have a problem over us. When I healed myself from digestive issues, I realized that I'd made an unintentional contract with my body that says you cannot eat the food that you love. Well, just coming from my lunch today now and having one of those chicken bocadillos that they sell here in Spain, and it was beautiful. I wouldn't have been able to touch it before because of the mayonnaise, because of the bread. I would not have been able to touch it. You can heal any part of your body though. What is it that you're suffering with? How much does the suffering draw your attention? Today, you need to realize that if you learn to become the observer of your reactions, you start to not give any power to anything outside of yourself, to the formalistic world, you can start to heal. You see, it's very difficult when we're suffering with symptoms. I understand it. Symptoms that are making us feel a certain way. It's frustration, sadness, depression, because it's taking life away from us. But what we have done unintentionally is we create a cage for ourselves when we live in fight or flight. We create a cage that keeps us locked in. What did I do when I was going through my problems? I created a cage, and that cage was food, that cage was pain, and that cage was anxiety. So more and more of my life got smaller and smaller. Why though? Well, let's talk about this, because you want to feel safe. You may not like where you are, but the body feels safe where you are, so it keeps you there. So you have to realize that it's doing what it's told though. You've unintentionally laid the seeds of fear, pain, resentment, and all of these things over and over again. You've repeated that story. When you realize that you have the chance to change that subconscious mind through direct power, and the subconscious mind, when I say that, that is your roots, that is your path to God. And here's the thing though, nothing in this earth, this is a big problem. We think if I affirm 10 million times in a row, then I'll be healed. But nothing on this earth efforts to do anything besides humans. Everything else just works by its nature. We effort, we push, we see imagery, we see pain, we live in the past. It's all effort because we have these conscious, vivid imaginations, and the imagination runs wild. It starts living in the past, starts efforting to create something more because then I feel better. But here's the truth. Your healing happens when you let go of all of that. Then your mind is open to a new idea and you lay the seed in the mind then. You do it by noticing your feelings, checking in with the body, which is your lie detector, observing, letting them go, my friends. Then you want to claim. You see, we're taught this so much within the Bible, we're taught in many other scriptural texts of spirituality, that we are gods in essence. And what it's saying is you are the master of your body. Your body has no thought of its own. If I take away your consciousness, the body is a vegetable. It doesn't do anything without you. So this is what you need to realize. Its processes are run by an unconscious part of you, but it's run on your beliefs. So if your beliefs are in lack and limitation, your body's going to show lack and limitation. So that's why we want to saturate the mind with divine truths like divine peace, love, harmony. Now, a lot of people would say, yeah, just go out and feel grateful every day. Well, it's like I live in one of the most beautiful countries in the world right now. Do I feel grateful for it every day? Not every day. I feel pleasant about it, but I'm at peace with where I am. I trust in the process of life. That's more than enough. That peace then allows me to have moments of gratitude. But if I forcibly try and make gratitude happen on top of me, I'm just pushing all my actual feelings away. So I don't want you to run away from your emotions to change your subconscious mind. I want you to face them without judgment. I want you to let them pass through you. I want you to claim divine health and harmony within your body. This is the most beautiful part. So what are we going to do? You're going to start to realize that to pray or to claim into the subconscious mind is to say it as if it is now. Divine health washes over every cell of my body. I'm revitalized and renewed. One of my favorite ever talks about how we are the master of our body and our body doesn't react is there was a story Joseph Murphy told about a man who lived to 100. And I'm not saying you should do this, but he drank a bottle of whiskey every day. He loved the women, he smoked, he ate what he wanted. But he had no health issues and he was still young and vital in heart. So Joseph Murphy said to him, what is the secret to longevity? He says, I have no pet peeves, no resentments. And every day I wake up and I say, the revitalizing, rejuvenating power of the divine flows through every cell of my body. I am whole, healthy and well. This is the thing. When you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, you see, to claim is to pray, is to ask of God. Because it says that which you ask for in prayer and believe is already yours, so it shall be. So you must claim it in the now. We do not say, God, please grant me healing now. You say, God, I accept healing now. I accept it now. It is done. And then your job is to not react to anything that makes you deny it. Not denying your truth. You see, your reactions, especially if they're against your healing, they're denying the truth of your healing. So it's like adding acid and an alkaline. You're going to create nothing. You're going to create stuckness. And that's why a lot of people feel stuck. That's why a lot of people need to grow. They need to continue on this path. And I tell you this with love, with joy, with peace and serenity, because you can change your life too. And this is what I know to be true. Short video today, guys, but I send it to you with love, knowing that it's going to help you.